continuing from yesterday, we're going to take a look at draft day. Now, I have a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you who did not do yesterday's work. So 7 of you will be working completely alone today on writing your draft paragraph because you can't help someone else edit if you don't have anything to edit, okay? So we will have to split into 2 groups, the groups who have done the work that they were supposed to, and then the other groups you'll be working independently on getting caught up, okay? So I'd like for you to take a look at draft day, step 2 or day 2. It says with your teacher, review your paragraph by reading to a partner in your breakout room. Watch student slide 5 and discuss with your teacher, and finish editing your paragraph by using the rubric on slide 6 with a partner, okay? So I'm going to put people who finished their work in partnerships. If you did not finish your work, you're going to be in a breakout room by yourself so that you can get that paragraph started, okay? So if you have your paragraph, go ahead and open it up and click on that edit or continue response, finish response. If you haven't started, Aiden L, Aiden H, Camille, Frank, John, Motto, and Serenity, you're going to need to click on add response so that you can get your paragraph going, okay? So open up an add response if you didn't yesterday, open up finish response if you are finishing yesterday, okay? Your paragraph is on slide 2. Slide 2 is where you typed your paragraph. I'm going to erase my marks yesterday where I checked because I am just reading my paragraph. Here we go. So if I'm going into a breakout room and I am with Josh, I'm going to say, hey, Josh. And he's going to say, hi, Miss Sousa. And then I'm going to say, Josh, do you want to read your paragraph first or do you want me to read mine first? And Josh is going to say,
why don't you read yours first?
oh, that's so kind. Thank you, Josh. And then I'm going to blah, 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 blah. I'm going to read it.
You're going to
And
say
then
that?
Josh is going to say, oh, here's something that I noticed, or wow, you did a good job on this. And then I'm going to say, okay, Josh, now you share your screen and read with me. And then Josh is going to share his screen, and then he's going to blah, 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 blah. And he's read his lovely paragraph, and I'm going to give him feedback. Hey, Josh, I think you did a really good job of using your periods. I think one of your sentences was confusing. What did you mean right here? And then Josh is going to tell me. Okay? So you're going to share your screen, read to your partner, give them some feedback after you listen to your partner. Okay? All right. One thing that I did want to tell you is that on Monday, February 1st, our school board president, Mr. Reginald McGregor, will be coming to our Zoom to hear your ideas. Okay, we just got an email yesterday that Mr. McGregor has agreed to come hear Indian Creek's ideas, and he said that he is looking for ideas to bring back to the school board. Okay, so Mr. McGregor is officially coming to hear your voices as participants of Lawrence Township, and he's going to be taking your ideas and seeing if he can get some of them going. Okay, this is very exciting, and this is a really cool honor that we have to be able to hear from him and to have him hear our voices. So make sure as you're writing your paragraphs, you're remembering the president of Lawrence Township, the school board president, is going to be reading your ideas. Okay, this is awesome. All right. Okay, here come your invites to your room to get those paragraphs going. You are going to stay with your same partners. So if you didn't finish step 1, when we go back into breakout rooms, you can finish that up before you start step 2. Okay. Step 2, it says to, let me share my screen. There we go. Step 2, it says, watch student slide 5 and discuss with your teacher. Okay. So on student slide 5, This is the rubric that you are getting ready to use with each other. I want you to listen to what you are going to be grading each other for.
Now I want you to duplicate the slide that you wrote your paragraph on and use this rubric to edit your paragraph. You need to make sure that all sentences make sense. All sentences and proper nouns begin with a capital letter. All sentences have proper punctuation, like periods and commas and exclamation marks and question marks. Words are legible and spelled to the best of student ability. If you noticed on day 1 of this paragraph, there were some mistakes made, and I need to fix it by editing it. Try to point out what mistakes I made, and then I will show you all the mistakes I made, and we'll see how close you got.
Okay, so let's take a look. There are so many kids in my neighborhood, but there is no place to play. All right, I see a capital letter. I see some punctuation. I really believe that the local government should do something about it because it is unsafe and not very fun. That's not a question. That needs a period. I believe if little kids played on the old playground, they could get really hurt, period. Look, there's no capital letter, no capital T at the end of that or at the beginning of that sentence. These are just a couple of reasons why I think we should build a new park. Ooh, forgot their punctuation there too.
Here are all the corrections that I made.
Okay, so you can notice that there were some spelling things. So maybe the partner said, ooh, kids doesn't have a Z on it, it has an S. Okay, then we noticed our punctuation and we noticed our capitalization as well. Okay, this is what you and your partner are getting ready to do. Right now, I want you to go to slide 2. Okay, this is your paragraph that you wrote. Okay. If you want to, I'm fine with you editing it right here. But if you want to make a new one, you can duplicate it and then you can edit here. So whatever works for you. For me, I like to work on the same one. So for me, if I'm missing a capital letter, I'm going to click, erase, and add it. Okay, but maybe you want to put it in a new paragraph, and that's fine. Okay. Slide 6 is what you are going to check with your partner. So Josh and I are partners again. I'm going to show Josh my paragraph, and Josh is going to say, Miss Sousa, yes, all of your sentences make sense. Okay. Then Josh is going to look at my paragraph and he's going to see if I have all my capital letters. And he's going to say, ooh, Miss Sousa, you made 2 mistakes. Where are your mistakes? And then I'm going to have to find those mistakes to add my capital letters. Okay, so you're going to use this rubric all 4 steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. And you're going to grade your partner's work. You're not grading yourself. You're looking at your partner and you're saying, ooh, you need a capital letter, add it, and tell them where it needs to be. Okay? Any questions on what you're getting ready to do in your breakout room? Questions on what you're getting ready to do? Aiden G?
I did not turn on my camera.
No problem. It'll probably come back on in breakout rooms. Leah?
So when we grade it, what do we put in the grading thing where the total points are in the letter grade? Do we put if they have paragraph contents at least 4 sentences, then do they put 4 or 3 or 2 or?
Great question. So slide 3, this is what you should have done yesterday. Yesterday, you already graded yourself. Down here, I will do this as the teacher. Okay, this is just for you. On slide 6, you're going to look for this for your partner and you're going to tell your partner, hey, you forgot a period at the end of one of your sentences. And then your partner's going to go fix it. Okay. When you're done today, that's going to be step 3. You're going to grade your own paragraph using a full rubric. Okay, but for right now, you're using this to find mistakes in your partner's work and tell them about it. Don't worry about this right here. This is for a teacher. Okay. All right. I'm getting ready to send you into those breakout rooms. Again, remember, if you have a paragraph, you're with a partner. If you don't have a paragraph, you are by yourself to get that paragraph done. Okay. All right. Here come your breakout room invites. All right. Today is Thursday. As I shared with you, if you finish your paragraph on time, which is by the end of the day, tomorrow you are going to be able to create something to show President Reginald McGregor as well. So you might create a Jamboard to go with your paragraph. You might create a Google slide. You might create a video to play for him, but that's only if your paragraph gets done. So here's how you get that special opportunity tomorrow. You should now have graded your paragraph for the content. Yesterday, did you find if it had all the information it was supposed to? And today, you should have graded it for grammar, for making sense, for capital letters, for punctuation, for spelling, okay? On slide 7, this is what you are going to do when you have a perfect paragraph, okay? So a perfect paragraph is when you think you are at all 4s, okay? That means when I go to read your paragraph, I'm not going to find any mistakes in it. I'm going to see all of the information that I should be seeing. Okay? So a perfect paragraph is going to be turned in today so that we can share these with School Board President Reginald McGregor. All right? So you're going to finish this paragraph and make sure it is. Then on slide 7, you're going to grade yourself. Okay, you do not need to worry about the letter grade. I will be putting your letter grade there after I grade it, but you can count up how many points you have. Okay, so perfect paragraphs graded against a rubric and you are sure that you have it. Just doing this does not mean you get your points. You actually have to check to make sure that you did that work. Okay, this is what you're going to turn in today with the green check is a completed paragraph. My friends who did not do their paragraph yesterday, you have double the work today. You're going to have to do the work you were supposed to do yesterday and edit your paragraph by yourself today. And that's one of the consequences of not doing our work when we're supposed to. Okay? So this is what I should see completed and turned in today.